like to thank all the participants, especially the university teams and the faculty advisors, and of course the judges, which took out a lot of their time to prepare for this event. And let me share with you for everyone to know that Ethics Challenge is in its fourth year in Pakistan. And this is a very, I would say, a very easy way for the people who are focusing on finance and investment management to understand what are the different types of ethical dilemmas they can face in their practical lives. So it is just like people go through the CFA program during their studies. We have studied this initiative in Pakistan. And this year, there were about 27 teams from 19 universities, pan-Pakistan, which participated in this event, in this competition. Finally, 21 teams made the presentations, and we had a full day of activity on Saturday, where all those teams made the presentations to the judges. And after that, 4 teams were selected. And what a coincidence that all the 4 teams which participated in today's final are from 4 different cities of Pakistan, universities from 4 different cities. So congratulations to all the team. Give them a hand. Yeah. Okay. So basically, as I just mentioned, the objective of this program to make students realize what are the different situations they face in their daily life. So in addition to the laws and regulations, one has to understand the difficult ethical situation where it is not, the thing is not black and white, it's just different scales of gray. And that is where the highest standards of ethics which CFA Institute promotes are actually tested. In addition to that, what I would like to share with you that CFA Society of Pakistan and in fact CFA Institute, which is known for the CFA Charter, that is not the only qualification that is being provided by CFA Institute. In fact, now over the last few years, there are different special topical certifications which have been introduced by the CFA Institute for practitioners like us. Most of the people from the industry which are sitting here, people from HBL are sitting here, judges from different organizations are sitting here. So ESG is a very important area of focus for CFA Institute. There is an ESG certification in ESG. That's a new certification that CFA Institute has started, and it is getting a lot of traction in most of the developed markets, especially European markets. But even in Asia as well, there's a lot of traction of this certificate. Certainly, Pakistan is one of the 10 most vulnerable countries in the world as far as climate or vulnerability to disasters is concerned. Climate finance is another certification that CFA Institute has started a couple of years ago. And then certainly we are moving into the world of AI and data science. So data science and machine learning certification. And the beauty of all these certifications are these are self-paced, self-study certifications. So practitioners can register, the material is available to them for the next 12 months, and they can learn and get tested on the exam with the pace they like, on their own pace. So these are the different certifications which I mentioned here, and I would encourage all of you to go to CFA Institute website and look at these. Going forward, I would like to recognize the judges. And in fact, before that, as the students are here from 4 universities, so what is CFA Society Pakistan doing for the students? Certainly, as you know, Ethics Challenge is one competition. In addition to that, CFA Institute Research Challenge. Again, this has got a lot of traction in Pakistan and globally, where over 1,000 universities from the world, from different countries in the world participate. And then there's a university affiliation program where universities can actually have a collaboration with the CFA Institute. There's a university content service. There's also job quizzes, and there's career services. So CFA Society Pakistan is collaborating with this society, with the CFA Institute and different universities in Pakistan to promote all these services. Now these are some of our esteemed judges. There were a total of 15 judges which actually supported this competition. and I would like to give them a big round of applause. In fact, this year, the competition, we had judges not only from Pakistan, but we were 3 overseas judges as well, which participated in the competition virtually as judges. I'm sorry, it can't move. With these words, I would like to stop here and hand over to Misbah. Thank you.
Thank you, Shoaib Saab. Shoaib Saab is very humble. I'll introduce him. Mr. Shoaib has over 30 years of experience related to managing investment portfolios. He was the founder and the first president of CFA Society Pakistan, which was set up by him in 2002. During his leadership, CFA Society Pakistan achieved several milestones such as Innovation Award and Strategic Planning Award from CFA Institute. A big round of applause for Shoaib Saab. Moving on, the 20th CFA Charter Award Ceremony 2023 and 24. These Charter Award ceremonies are organized annually to recognize the new charter holders who, with immense hard work and effort, clear all 3 levels of the CFA exam and meet the relevant work experience requirements to earn the title. A big round of applause for you all. I would now like to invite Mr. Sajjad Anwar, President of the CFA Society Pakistan, CEO, AWT Investments Limited, to deliver his welcome remarks to the CFA charter holders. Mr. Sajjad Anwar is a seasoned investment professional with wide-ranging experience in the financial markets of Pakistan, spanning over 21 years that involves equity research, portfolio management, investment advisory, and so forth. Before becoming CEO at AWTIL, he was performing the role of Chief Investment Officer at NBP Funds. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sajjad Anwar.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. Distinguished Chief Guest, Mr. Aurangzeb, honorable guests and dear members of the CFA Society of Pakistan. A very warm welcome to all of you to the 20th CFA Society Chartered Award Ceremony. I'm extremely thankful to all of you for being here with us tonight, especially our distinguished Chief Guest, Mr. Mohammad Aurangzeb. Ladies and gentlemen, for financial industry, Mr. Aurangzeb needs no introduction. He is currently President and CEO of HBL, and prior to that, he was the CEO of JP Morgan's Global Corporate Banks based in Asia. He has a rich international banking experience of over 30 years and other senior management roles at ABN AMRO Bank and RBS. He is the only Pakistani to be invited to the exclusive membership of the Global CEO Council organized by the Wall Street Journals and Dow Jones Group. He is also Chairman of the Pakistan Banks Association, Director of the Pakistan Business Council, and Council member of the Institute of Bankers Pakistan. Sir, we are extremely thankful to you for accepting our invitation and gracing the ceremony with your presence. Sir, by accepting our invitation to become the chief guest and personally award the CFA Charter to the new members, to the successful individuals, you have enhanced the value of their achievements and made this event memorable and motivating for them. Sir, you may be familiar with the CFA Society of Pakistan and CFA Institute and its mission, but at the cost of repetition, I would like to mention you a few things. CFA Society is not for profit organization that is affiliated with the CFA Institute and registered with the SCCP. The premier credential awarded by the CFA Institute is called the CFA Charter. The CFA program is a 3-part exam that tests the fundamentals of investment tools, valuing assets, portfolio management, and wealth planning. The CFA exams cover 10 topics and provides hands-on practical skills. The route to becoming a CFA charter holder is a rigorous one. It requires individuals to pass 3 exams and complete 3 years of relevant work experience. CFA charter is considered as a gold standard as a professional qualification in the field of finance and investments. In line with its mission, the CFA Institute strives to promote the highest standard of ethics, education, and professional excellence, and work closely with the leaders in the public and private sectors to promote a regulatory environment and corporate governance, and enhance and facilitate better communication between the market on the one hand and regulator and policymakers on the other hand. It is indeed a special occasion, an important moment for as many as 60 CFA charter holders who have passed the exam in Pakistan, and about 30 of them are with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the dear fellow members, I am honored to welcome you to the CFA Society and CFA Institute family of like-minded. The CFA Institute family includes 190,000 plus CFA charter holders globally and 164 markets. There are around 4,000 professionals in Pakistan who are either CFA charter holder or the affiliate members of the CFA Institute or CFA candidates. Dear fellow CFA charter holders, as you have achieved this milestone, but what is now even more important is that what you do with this CFA charter, how you grow in your career and how you contribute in the financial market of this country and in the economy. I take this opportunity to urge you to maintain active involvement with the CFA Institute and CFA Society. Whether you want to connect with your fellow charter holders, how you enhance your knowledge or manage your career or engage as a volunteer, we are here to help you. I would also like to thank our fellow members who are here with us to encourage and congratulate these young professionals. Let us welcome these new charter holders with a big round of applause. I would also like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our CFA Society team who has worked really hard to make this event possible. Without taking any more of your valuable time, and I would like to invite Mr. President and Chief Guest, Mr. Aurangzeb, on the stage to share his thoughts with us. Thank you very much.
Shoaib Saab, Sajjad Saab, I'm greatly honored and privileged to be here this evening. तो मैं चूँकि 2 आपके टॉपिक्स हैं इस वक्त, एक चार्टर होल्डर्स हैं and then is the ethics challenge. तो आपकी इजाज़त से I would like to address both of those topics and I won't take too much time because आपने मुझे 10 या 15 मिनट allocate किए हैं, so I will stay within that. देखिए, we have entered into this year from a Pakistan perspective in a much better way than where we were beginning of 2022. There's much more stability across asset classes, across businesses. और आपसे बेहतर ये कोई नहीं जानता. And certainly when it comes to the CFA charter holders, मैं CFA नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मुझे ये पता है कि my friends and colleagues and others who are coming through, the rigor and vigor of this program is absolutely fantastic, right? So I just want to start by applauding all the CFA charter holders कि आप लोगों ने कमाल किया है. देखिए, from a country's perspective, As I said, macroeconomic stability aa chuki hai. It's not a question of hai ke nahi hai, it's already there. And I don't want to mention whether it's the exchange rate, whether it's the stock market, whether it's the debt market, whatever, right? I mean, you know it. आप सब specialists हैं, तो आप में से इसको बेहतर जानते हैं. Now, where we are going into 2024 are really two key events. One is political transition. So hopefully that discussion कि election हो रहे हैं नहीं हो रहे हैं, हम politics में नहीं involve होते, but it appears it's going to be there, and then so it's going to be a political transition. The second thing, which I'm very clear about, and our institution is very clear about, that there has to be a transition from the 9-month SBA into an extended fund program. And it has to be a larger program, and it has to have a longer tenor. So whichever administration is coming in, they need to use that time period to do the necessary structural reforms which are absolutely critical. और उसमें मैं आपको ये बात ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि जब ये IMF की टीम यहाँ आई हुई थी, and full marks to the caretakers in terms of how they have managed this, one of the things that I was asked when I engaged with the IMF team कि ये 24वां program क्यों successful होगा? And I said, because our hand has been forced. That's the difference. On the external front, our friendly countries, or so-called friendly countries, अभी भी 2 दिन पहले आया है कि UAE ने $2 billion का डिपॉजिट रोल ओवर कर दिया है. बड़ी अच्छी बात है, रोल ओवर कर दिया है, लेकिन वो फ्रेश मनी नहीं लाएंगे. वो फ्रेश मनी नहीं लाएंगे. Those dole outs are gone. The new money which is going to come in is through equity investments and board seats. और मैं आऊँगा कि मैं ये क्यों ये context आपको दे रहा हूँ. Right? All young men and women who are here. So that thing is gone. हमारे जो आबाओ अजदाद थे, उनके आबाओ अजदाद थे in terms of friendly countries, putting deposits, rolling them over, that era is gone. The next gen is you gen. They want equity investments board seats, जिस तरह उन्होंने इजिप्ट में किया है, जिस तरह उन्होंने और जगहों पे किया है, वो आएंगे. आप प्रोजेक्ट्स आइडेंटिफाई करें, उसमें वो इसमें ज़रूर फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट लेकर आएंगे. Right? So that's one part which is there on the external front. Now let's come to the domestic front. On the domestic front, the revenue generation, if we continue to tax the same, और आप लोग मेरे से बेहतर जानते हैं, at some point in time will run out. And from my perspective, already run out. तो आपने वो revenue side पे उसको net को बढ़ाना है. अब किसकी political constituency क्या है, क्या नहीं है, वो ये जाने, इनका काम जाने. 8 फरवरी को पता चल जाएगा कि किसका manifesto क्या कह रहा है. But on the revenue side, 8 to 9% tax to GDP, वो नहीं है sustainable. Philanthropy will only take us that far. कराची से philanthropy शुरू होती है, but philanthropy is not going to get us to the next level in terms of where the country needs to go. So इसलिए जो भी ये लोग कहते हैं कि जी philanthropy कर दें और tax ना दें, etc., you know, is, as far as I'm concerned, is absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And this is not an and or, it is an and. आप philanthropy भी करें और tax दें. और जो भी sectors इसमें आने चाहिए, आप सब मेरे से बेहतर जानते हैं, मुझे उसमें जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, because year after year after year, we know which sectors have to be brought in to increase the tax to GDP from 8-9% to 15-16% to become in and come into the comity of nations. अब आ जाइए आप expenditure side पे. Expenditure side पे, PSDP is not an instrument anymore. MNAs, MPAs, we all want कि हमें आप दे दें और हम आपके जाके इन हलकों में करें. We don't have the luxury to do that anymore. It's public-private partnership. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स जो हैं वो पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप से चलेंगे। ये एंग्रो में ये सामने मेरे सामने मौजूद हैं। These are huge examples of where public-private partnerships have worked, especially in Sindh. We need to replicate that. We need to do that success transfer into other parts of the country in terms of avoiding PSDP, getting PSDP out from that regime into the public-private partnership. Privatizations. We have to do it. स्टेट ओन एंटरप्राइजेस और ये जो ड्रैग है कहाँ तक ये चलता जाएगा, जो भी पीआईए का सागा चल रहा है वो आपके सामने है, होगा नहीं होगा, आई हैव नो क्लू, वी आर। मैं ये क्यों कह रहा हूँ? मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू हु आर कमिंग थ्रू एज चार्टर होल्डर्स एट्सेट्रा, प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैज़ टू लीड दिस कंट्री एंड नाउ गोइंग फॉरवर्ड। प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैज़ टू लीड दिस कंट्री. Because Islamabad now has nothing to give. Islamabad has now nothing to give. आप ले जाएं, और मैं अपने जो हमारे क्लाइंट्स हैं उनके साथ मैं बात करता हूँ, कुछ खुश होते हैं, कुछ नाराज़ होते हैं, कुछ बहुत नाराज़ होते हैं. It's okay. It's okay. Because we can have our heads under the thing और कि जी हमें ये फलाना चाहिए, फलाना चाहिए, फलाना. पिछले से साल 100 बिलियन सब्सिडी मिल गई, रिवर्स हुई. और इस वक्त the current finance minister, you know, we can have our views on her, what she's doing or not doing. I think fantastic on the IMF front. But, you know, she's telling her cabinet colleagues, there's nothing to give. So इसलिए मैं आपको ये बता रहा हूँ कि HBL के थ्रू हम अपने clients को कह रहे हैं कि import-led, subsidy-supported businesses are not sustainable. इसको भूल जाइए आप. और ये ओवरनाइट नहीं होगा, ये ओवरनाइट नहीं होगा, लेकिन हम एज ए इंस्टीट्यूशन विल स्टैंड बाय यू एंड विल हेल्प यू विद दिस ट्रांजिशन. बट इफ यू कंटिन्यू टू पुट योर हेड इन द सैंड कि नहीं ये गुजर जाएगा, नहीं होगा ना, ये नहीं होगा. सो एनी इनकमिंग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन विल रियलाइज वेरी वेरी क्विकली कि यू नो दिस वेदर इज द एक्सटर्नल साइड or is the domestic front. Islamabad has its hands tied. और उसमें मैं एक बात कहता हूँ, प्राइवेट सेक्टर. और जब प्राइवेट सेक्टर ने लीड करना है, वहाँ आप सब लोगों ने लीड करना है. आप सब लोगों के लिए वहाँ opportunities हैं. Whether it's privatization, whether it's people coming in from outside, to look for opportunities and look for equity investments and board seats, and whether it's our PPP model, because जो आपने सीखा है वो मैं नहीं सीख सका in the MBA program. In the CFA program जो आप analytical mindset लेकर आते हैं, right? And that is absolutely going to be critical as you move forward, and the private sector is going to be looking for all of you who have this analytical mindset. और शोएब आपने मुझे कहा था कि जी अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि नहीं है. देखिए मेरे भाई मैं हाफ ग्लास फुल पर्सन हूँ, तो मैं कभी भी नहीं कहूँगा कि ये हो गया फलाना हो गया फलाना. बट आई सी होप, एंड आई सी होप बिकॉज द प्राइवेट सेक्टर इज गोइंग टू लीड दिस कंट्री आउट ऑफ द मोरास दैट वी आर इट. फॉरगेट अबाउट लुकिंग टुवर्ड इस्लामाबाद. मैं एक और बात करता हूँ और मैंने कई फोरम्स पे कही है कि जब हमारी नेबरिंग कंट्री है, जब वहाँ बजट बनता है, जब वहाँ बजट बनता है तो दिल्ली मुंबई आता है, मुंबई दिल्ली नहीं जाती, राइट? और उसके लिए बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि प्राइवेट सेक्टर मांगना बंद करे, मांगना बंद करे. ये सब्सिडी दे दें, फलाना दे, भाई वो नहीं दे सकते ना आप, वो बात खत्म हो गई. एंड दैट्स व्हाई व्हाट आई सेड टू द IMF प्रोग्राम, दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड दिस थिंग इज गोइंग टू वर्क. And it's going to work because all of you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to become change agents. जिस भी organization आप join करें और जहाँ भी आप join करें और जहाँ भी आप हैं, जहाँ से आपने CFA के exams दिए हैं, उनको सबको जाकर आप बताएं कि the private sector has to change their attitude, change their behaviors, change and take the lead. Because ये हमारे लिए huge opportunity है इस वक्त पाकिस्तान के लिए कि private sector takes the lead. Now, because I have to stay with the program and not get carried away, the ethics part of it. तो जिन लोगों ने आप लोगों ने ये टीम में पार्टिसिपेट किया है और जिस तरह पार्टिसिपेट किया, देखिए जो एथिक्स है ये it starts from an individual's value system and then the organizational value system, जो हमारी values हैं, और उसमें बहुत important है कि जहाँ भी individual और organizational values मिल जाती हैं, that's nirvana. लेकिन उन values को हमें operationalize करना होता है, और मैं HBL के सिलसिले में बात करता हूँ, हमने 3-4 साल पहले अपनी values को refresh किया, but then you have to walk the talk, क्योंकि values को लिख लेना और आप सब मेरे से बेहतर जानते हैं उसको किसी एनुअल रिपोर्ट में डाल देना और फिर वो एनुअल रिपोर्ट किसी चबूतरे पे रख देना, वो तो हम कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हाउ डू वी ऑपरेशनल, हाउ डू वी लिव दोज वैल्यूज। और उसमें आपको मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ कि जब हमने सस्टेनेबिलिटी की बात करनी शुरू की तो एट वन पॉइंट इन टाइम आई सेड कि भाई हमने ग्रीन प्रिंसिपल्स तो हमने साइन किए हुए इतनी देर से, हम कोल को हम कोल को फाइनेंस करते जा रहे हैं। हाउ कैन यू डू दैट? एट सम पॉइंट इन टाइम यू हैव टू से नो न्यू कोल, पीरियड। अब उसमें हमारे क्लाइंट्स भी नाराज हुए, मेरी इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग टीम, उन्होंने कहा जी आपने मैंने बजट दिए हुए थे, फलाना किया हुआ था, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? But that's it, we have to walk the talk and that's where the values come in। और values की मैं इसलिए बात कर रहा हूँ because that forms and transforms into organizational culture, and this is the organizational culture which sort of drives कि क्या ठीक है क्या नहीं ठीक है। और आपके सामने है, I mean we are all now sort of global family, global institutes। जो वेल्स फार्गो वाला केस हुआ, वो वेल्स फार्गो वाला केस मैं एक कॉन्टेक्स्ट में पेश करना चाहता हूँ कि we at HBL we had Professor Palazzo who talked to us in various case studies etc. लेकिन उसने एक बात कही जो मेरे जहन में बस गई हुई है। उसने कहा जी आप समझते हैं कि it's bad people who do bad things, that's what he said। He said you think it's a bad people who do bad things, he said it's actually good people who end up doing bad things। जब आप उनको अनरियलिस्टिक गोल्स दें, और वेल्स फार्गो का केस अगर आपने पढ़ा है नहीं पढ़ा, आई हैव नो आइडिया, लेकिन उनको क्रॉस सेल टारगेट्स दिए गए थे कि आपने मुझे ले लिया, मेरा एक डिपॉजिट है, उसमें आपने क्रेडिट कार्ड भी मुझे बेचना है, उसमें मुझे एक पर्सनल लोन भी देना है, आपने उसमें मुझे वो घर का भी देना है, आपने मुझे गाड़ी भी देनी है एक्सेट्रा। सो दे सेट अप टारगेट्स एंड व्हाट डिड दे एंड अप डूइंग? They created fictitious stuff. They created fictitious stuff, right? कि जी हमने 10 times क्रॉस सेल कर दिया है, हमने 11 times क्रॉस सेल कर दिया है, हमने ये कर दिया, and in the end of the day ये एक ढेर था जो एकदम गिरा, right? और उसमें therefore there are good people who are given unreasonable targets and they end up doing bad things। तो ये आप अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में देखिए, अपना इसमें बारे में सोचिए। मैं लास्ट थिंग आई जस्ट वांट टू से एंड देन आई विल रैप अप कि देखिए कि ये एक इंडिविजुअल पे मुनहसर है, और मैंने बहुत लिटरेचर पढ़ा है, आप लोगों ने बहुत लिटरेचर डिस्कस किया होगा, एंड आई लुक फॉरवर्ड टू हियरिंग अ लॉट ऑफ दिस इन टर्म्स ऑफ एथिक्स चैलेंज जो लोग आए हैं। लेकिन मुझे एक चीज़ जो अली आपने मुझे ये भेजा था कि द 3 P's टेस्ट, अब उसका मसला ये है कि अगर PPP कहें तो हम कहीं और चले जाएंगे, अगर वो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की तरफ चलेंगे, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप की तरफ, लेकिन दीज आर 3 P's के द पब्लिक टेस्ट। अगर कल सुबह जो मैंने डिसीजन किया वो अखबार में आ जाए, इज़ दैट एक्सेप्टेबल टू मी? द सेकेंड इज़ द पिलो टेस्ट, कि मैं रात को जो भी मैंने डिसीजन लिया, आज शाम को, आज दोपहर को, मैं रात को मुकम्मल तौर पे सो सकता हूँ हैविंग हैड और मेड दैट डिसीजन। एंड द थर्ड थिंग इज़ द पेरेंट टेस्ट। आपने मुझे बड़ी अच्छी चीज़ें ये अली आपने भिजवाई हैं, बिकॉज आई विल ऑल्सो रिमेंबर दैट So I just want to mention that here because it's the ethical thing. And parents say कि मेरा अपना बच्चा या बच्ची ये चीज़ करे, would that be acceptable to me? So, I would leave Shoaib and आपकी तरफ से कि जो भी ethical का आपने किया है, the public test, the pillow test, and the parent test, I find it very powerful कि अगर इन 3 चीज़ों से मैं if I can cross that Rubicon, then I think, generally speaking, I'm on the right track. Once again, I'm very grateful कि आप लोगों ने मुझे आज बुलाया, and it's a huge honor, and once again, a lot of kudos to everyone who has come through, not only as a CF charters, but also जिन्होंने आज ये ethical program भी उसको they are successful in that competition. Once again, thank you and much appreciated.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your extremely valuable and clear-headed speech for all of us. I regret to inform that the SSCP chair would not be able to join us as he has been called for an SIFC meeting. On behalf of the Society, of course, I'd like to welcome all of you to this Charter Award ceremony, and especially the new charter holders. My intent here today is to introduce the Society to you in the next 5 minutes. Clicker? Okay. So CFA Institute is a USA-based global not-for-profit organization with a vision to lead the investment management industry for the benefit of the society. And in this endeavor, they have member societies like us in 160 markets, with America leading the memberships, but APAC region leading the candidates, and thanks to China for that. So CF Institute has recently launched a digital platform. It's a dynamic digital platform to provide you all your full spectrum of the benefits to you through just one platform, be it your membership management or your PL credits, your research, and most importantly, you can connect with the communities across 160 markets through that. So I would encourage all of you to please explore this new platform. So CFA Society Pakistan is a not-for-profit organization registered with SECP, and like all other societies, we work with 4 strategic goals, and we cannot achieve these goals without you. So I'm specifically talking to the new charter holders. We have charter holders like Mr. Mohammed Shoaib, who is the recipient of Lifetime Volunteer Award. We have Raza Jafri and Muhammad Asim also, who have received Volunteers of the Year Awards. And there are many more charter holders who've been the wind beneath the wings, like Mr. Asif Qureshi here. So, of course, I'm buttering the ones who are supposed to extend my contract. Having said that, please engage with us, and there's a lot that we have to offer. In terms of member benefits, of course, we continue to engage with you on what are benefits that we offer, but I want to pick on 2 right now. First is the job line. So we have a platform in which we publish for free jobs for CFA charter holders and CFA candidates. And that's because we have the database of all charter holders and candidates in Pakistan. So I would encourage and request all of you to be ambassadors of this free service in your organizations for us. And of course, you'll continue to receive messages from us. And secondly, I'd like to refer to our WhatsApp broadcast service. I feel that's the most effective way that we found out that we can keep together. And our data privacy requires that you subscribe to this service, so I'd request you to do that. Having said that, this is just the beginning of your journey with us. We hope to continue to provide you with best possible professional development opportunities. Both me and the board are available here to you if you want to engage with us and have any questions, queries, or any feedback. Thank you, and with this, I would request my team to please play the video message of the chairman SECP, who unfortunately could not make it. Thank you.
CFA Society, Mr. Sajjad Anwar, Advocacy Chair, CFA Society, Mr. Muhammad Shoaib, Mr. Muhammad Aurangzeb, President and CEO, Habib Bank Limited, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I'm excited to be part of today's gathering and would like to applaud the ongoing initiatives of Pakistan Society, CFA Society, in nurturing the highest standards of ethics and making significant contributions to the enhancement of professional excellence in Pakistan's capital market for over 2 decades. In addressing the challenges faced by capital markets, particularly lack of diversified financial products, innovation and skilled investment professionals, CFA charter holders with their potential, education and skills can not only add value to our capital markets, but also bridge the gap between local practices and global standards. The SECP fully endorses initiatives fostering competition and ethical decision-making, both internally and across our regulated sectors. To fortify these endeavors, it is imperative that professional organizations consistently uphold the highest standard of education, ethics, and professional competence, thereby benefiting the society at large. Professional institutions can play an important role in supporting the SECP's mandate for developing diverse financial products, expanding investor participation in the mutual fund industry, and promoting excellence in the capital markets. It is commendable to witness the CFA's steadfast commitment in nurturing future professionals. I will use this opportunity today to briefly delve in some important areas that young charter holder today must focus on. In the dynamic yet challenging landscape of Pakistan's capital market, several pressing issues warrant attention and strategic intervention to ensure its sustained growth and resilience. One paramount concern lies in the need for greater diversity and innovation in financial products. Our market's expansion and sophistication hinges on the development of a more diversified range of investment instruments and that are climate conducive for attracting a broader investor base. Another crucial challenge revolves around the shortage of skilled investment professionals. Bridging this gap is essential to elevate the market's efficiency and enhance its global competitiveness. CFA Pakistan, in upkeeping its highest standard in professional excellence, can play a pivotal role in addressing this challenge by promoting robust education and training programs to equip aspiring professionals with the requisite knowledge and skills. Furthermore, the environmental, social, and governance, that's ESG landscape, is increasingly becoming a focal point in global financial markets. In Pakistan, integrating ESG consideration into investment practices is still in its infancy. CFA Pakistan can contribute significantly by championing ESG awareness, education, and advocacy to align the local market with global sustainability trends and attract responsible investors. As you are aware, enhancing market transparency and regulatory consistency is top priority area for SECP. Establishing clear and coherent regulatory frameworks, ensuring transparency in financial reporting, and fostering an environment conducive to ethical practices are indispensable for investor confidence. Therefore, collaborative efforts between key stakeholders can facilitate the creation and implementation of effective policies to address these challenges. Finally, technology disruption and cybersecurity vulnerabilities are emerging threats that require proactive measures. The adoption of advanced technology solutions coupled with robust cybersecurity protocols is essential to safeguard the integrity of market and protect investor interest. In a nutshell, professionals with a keen understanding of genuine economic challenges are invaluable assets. The potential for collaboration, promotion of ethical practices, and embracing innovation serves as a catalyst, making a substantial contribution to shaping a resilient and progressive capital market in Pakistan. It's gratifying to observe that by undertaking strategic initiatives and maintaining a dedication to professional excellence, CFA Pakistan recognizes, navigates challenges, and unlocks the immense potential for growth and sustainability within the nation's capital market. Considering our shared values, the SCCP has introduced a policy for encouraging CFA certification by offering scholarship opportunities to existing employees and give due weightage to CFA charter holders in its graduate training program. Through our arrangement with CFA Institute, scholarships are offered every year to 70 SCCP employees to avail this policy. Presently, we have 9 CFA charter holders. I would like to express my gratitude to CFA Society and CFA Institute as well for graciously offering this scholarship. In addition, SCCP continues to collaborate with CFA Society on capacity building initiative for upskilling SCCP officers as well as those working in its regulated sectors. SCCP has introduced various reforms in local markets for promoting transparency, ensuring consistent regulatory actions, and leveraging technology. In achieving our goals, we are ensuring that our policies' decisions conform to values of objectivity, integrity, and equitability. The leadership at the society led by Mr. Sajjad Anwar and Proactive Advocacy Chair Mr. Mohammad Shoaib have played an instrumental role in creating synergies with stakeholders, including the SCCP, and delivering value for capital markets and ultimate benefit of the society. Ladies and gentlemen, I would conclude by congratulating the CFA Society on completing impactful work in Pakistan and wish them the best in its future endeavors. Thank you.
It is a tradition that Miss Margaret Franklin, President and CEO, CFA Institute, always welcomes the new charter holders. Can we have the video message from her, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Marg Franklin, President and Chief Executive of CFA Institute. It's my honor to be speaking to you today to celebrate this incredible achievement. Earning the CFA charter requires dedication, tenacity, and commitment to our profession. In being here today, you've shown that you hold all these qualities and more. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. I remember the day that I earned my charter so vividly. Hold on to that feeling. It's quite remarkable. We know that the journey to earning the CFA charter is not a singular one, so I would also like to congratulate your peers, friends, and family members who supported you through this process. Now is a time for reflection and celebration. Thank you also to our society network, which is so instrumental in aiding candidates around the world through the CFA program and so many important programs beyond that to support investment professionals in their respective regions. This year, we celebrated 60 years of the CFA program. That first group of candidates could never have imagined the way the CFA program would expand globally and evolve over time to mirror developments in the financial markets. Growing from our North American roots, today the CFA credential is a truly global and widely recognized as a mark of grit, expertise, and of course, excellence. We now offer the exam in more than 160 markets in all corners of the globe, and nearly 200,000 charter holders proudly display the letters CFA next to their name. You are now one of them. The charter signifies not only an individual's commitment to the profession, but also to uphold the highest standards of ethics through their daily work and to always work for the benefit of their clients. In earning your CFA charter, you too are bound to uphold this commitment. The field of finance surely does not stand still. Throughout the 6 decades of the CFA program, we've continually evolved the curriculum, ensuring that charter holders are educated on how markets are changing and how client needs may be impacted as a result. I proudly reflect upon how far we've come as it relates to the CFA program, the global recognition, the rigor of the content, and the noteworthy investment professionals who hold the credential in all corners of the financial industry. I want to again extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you who can now consider yourselves among this group of investment professionals. I'm always thrilled to welcome new charter holders to our community and cannot wait to see where your careers will take you. No doubt to exciting, unexpected places. Thank you again for allowing me to address you all today. Be well.
We will now be heading into the most awaited and exciting part, and I'm sure all the teams are eagerly waiting for the results. I would once again request Mr. Mohammad Aurangzeb, Mr. Mohammad Shoaib, and Mr. Sajjad Anwar to please come up on stage to award and announce the runners-up and winners for the CFA CFA Society Pakistan Ethics Challenge. The runner-up for the CFA Society Pakistan Ethics Challenge this year is Team Etfinity from Lahore School of Economics. A big round of applause for them.
Of CFA within their own workplace. So we had multiple standards violations such as additional compensation, market manipulation, where the analyst was using his own personal block to manipulate market. Furthermore, we had deputy to supervisor as well, because we could see that the boss, Ms. Suhail, was asking the analyst to violate certain standards or lie on behalf of her. So there were multiple, we identified 8 of these standards, I believe.
Most importantly, we also identified that Mr. Adnan was using his name as a CFA charter holder. He was using Mr. CFA in all of his blogs. So that was one, again, that was a violation that was noticed in the case.
Another most important thing we learned to resolve was that we faced a lot of hindrances while coming to Karachi because it was such a short notice. So we also missed one of our flight, which was cancelled, and 2 flights actually, and this was the 3rd one which we catched.
Fantastic.
Also, special thanks to Ms. Javeria and Sir Shoaib.
Congratulations, Team Etfinity. Now, let's announce the winner. The winner for the CFA Society Pakistan Ethics Challenge this year is Team AH1-03 from Institute of Business Administration, IBA. Congratulations.
Sir, so basically we had to identify some violations that were happening in the investment management industry. So basically CFA में जो standards होते हैं, ethic standards, we studied it in level 1. So उसमें ये था कि most of the standards were like due diligence bias. For example, if you're issuing a recommendation, you should ensure कि उसके पीछे अच्छी backing है. So in most of the examples in the case उसमें ये था कि they just कोई rumor सुनते थे, उस पर एक recommendation issue कर देते थे. And there was also another one कि if you're an investment manager, you should actually at least give your clients an opportunity कि वो act कर सके investment पे. But what they used to do, they used to issue a recommendation, उसके फौरन बाद से अपनी personal transaction कर देते, and that means कि like your clients are not getting an opportunity. So these were some few violations. Yeah.
All right, let's not go there. I think it's I appreciate, understand. Well done. Well done. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
I would request the team to stay on stage, please. I would now request Mr. Mohammad Shoaib and Mr. Sajad Anwar to give our winning team cash prize, a check of 20,000 rupees on behalf of CFA Society Pakistan. I would now request our respected judges to come on stage for their token of appreciation. Mr. Faraz Bandukta. Ms. Muniba Abdullah. Ms. Sara Walji, Ms. Sadaf Shabbir, Mr. Rohail Mohammed, and Ms. Mashmooma Zehra. Yeah. Moving on, it is now time to distribute the charter certificates. Miss Afshin Afzal Shahabuddin. A big round of applause, please. Miss Ayman Afaq. Okay, please.
Sir.
Miss Ayman Afaq. Mr. Ajmal Ahmed Siddiqui. Mr. Akhtar Munir. Mr. Amanullah Khan. Mr. Ammar Ilahi. Let's appreciate each other. Please keep applauding others. Mr. Anil Kumar. Mr. Anas Ali Khan. Mr. Avesh Kumar Matlani. Ms. Aisha Nasir. Mr. Bilal Kamran. Mr. Fahad Rauf. Ms. Filza Najib. Mr. Hadi Ali Chewalwala. Ms. Hira Shanawaz Akhtar. Mr. Jawad Ahmed. Mr. Muhammad Roman Tajammul. Mr. Arham bin Amir Lone. Mr. Muhammad Arsalan. A big round of applause for him. He is the son of Mr. Shoaib, CFA Society's board member and advocacy chair. This is the second generation from his family. Round of applause for them. Mr. Mohammad Bilal bin Nadeem. Mr. Muhammad Iqbal. Mr. Muhammad Usman Rahman. Mr. Mustafa Altaf. Ms. Kwanida Shamoon. Mr. Shankar Talreja. Mr. Sheikh Usman Haroon. Sayyid Dayan Imtiaz. Sayyid Kambar Ali. Sayyid Shahroz Mazhar. Mr. Omar Farooq. Mr. Yusuf Jamil. And last but not the least, Mr. Zohaib Javed Akhtar. I would now request board members of CFA Society Pakistan, Mr. Asif Ali Qureshi, Ms. Ruxana Narejo, Mr. Sajjad Anwar, Mr. Muhammad Shoaib, and Executive Director, CFA Society Pakistan, Ms. Sarwat Ehsan, to please come up on stage for a group photograph and present the memento to our keynote speaker and chief guest, Mr. Mohammad Aurangzeb, as a token of appreciation. A round of applause, please.
मैंने जो पहले जिक्र किया, अगर मैं उसको दोबारा रिपीट कर दूं कि देखिए आपके जैसे एनालिटिकल माइंडसेट्स की, एंड प्लीज़ डोंट टेक इट रॉन्गली, आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एनी थिंग अवे फ्रॉम यू, एनी टैलेंट अवे फ्रॉम यू, सारे मुल्क को ज़रूरत है। बिटवीन, मैं बैंक्स के लिए तो पिच करूँगा, बट कॉर्पोरेट्स एंड एनीवेयर इट वेयर एनालिटिकल माइंडसेट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड। तो मैं ACCA में भी जाता हूँ और जगहों पे भी जाता हूँ, और मैं ये कहता हूँ कि ये किसी की अब कोई डोमेन नहीं है। हमारे जो CFO हैं रेमंड कोतवाल साहब, वो एक्चुअली MIT के इंजीनियर हैं। At some point in time he decided to go into finance and become a CFO. And you know, this is the best thing could have happened to us as HPL, that an MIT engineer, he decided to go into finance. तो मेरी आप लोगों से दरख्वास्त होगी कि देखिए जो अपॉर्चुनिटी आ रही है मुल्क में, बिकॉज द प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैज़ टू लीड दिस कंट्री, जो मैंने जहाँ से बात शुरू की थी, और उसमें आप अपने एसेट मैनेजमेंट इज़ ऑब्वियसली जॉब नंबर 1, लेकिन उसके बाद जो भी आपको, जहाँ भी आपका एनालिटिकल माइंडसेट एज यंग मैन एंड वुमेन एंड प्रोफेशनल्स एंड CFA होल्डर्स, बिकॉज एज आई मेंशन के मैं खुद CFA नहीं हूँ, लेकिन आई नो द रिगर एंड विगर दैट यू गो थ्रू एंड द एनालिटिक्स दैट यू गो थ्रू. Every single corporate and bank in this country requires you and this kind of talent. इसको आप अपने होराइजन तैयार रखिए, एसेट मैनेजमेंट में ज़रूर जाइए, शुएब के पास जाइए, इनके पास जाइए, जहाँ भी आपने जाना है जाइए, लेकिन सारा मुल्क आपके लिए तैयार है. थैंक यू.
Thank you very much, Aurangzeb sir. We are very honored, and thank you very much for your kind remarks. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would request all the new charter awardees to gather for a group photograph. Thank you everyone for your time and effort in making our event a big success. The dinner is served now. Please enjoy yourselves.